Nexon first announced Universal Cash Shop back in June at the KMS Assemble Showcase, and since then, pretty much every other region has followed suit and implemented it. But why hasn't GMS? Let's talk about Universal Cash Shop. So in case you're not already familiar with what Universal Cash Shop is, it basically just makes it so that instead of the current system where we can only transfer cash shop items between characters of the same race, like Explorer, Flora, Cygnus Knight, etc., it makes it so that we can transfer cash shop items between all characters within the same world, which would be really nice. So let's talk about some reasons why Inkwell and Team GMS would choose not to port this feature over. After all, Inkwell did say in the last Inkwell note that during our winter patch, some major content from KMS will be selectively applied, and it's yet to be seen whether or not Universal Cash Shop will fall into that category. But in my mind, this all but guarantees that we won't be seeing Universal Cash Shop in either the December or the January update, making the February patch the earliest that we could see it in my opinion. There's just no way that Inkwell wouldn't have taken the opportunity to aura farm with this announcement at MapleCon, just like Changsup did at the KMS Assemble Showcase, and the other directors did at the overseas regions showcases. And I'm pretty sure that if they had any plans of giving it to us in December or January, it would have been included in the roadmap that they gave us at MapleCon as well. So even assuming the best case that we do get it in our February patch, why the delay? One of the first theories I had is that maybe the shareholders at Nexon America just wanted to try to squeeze every last dollar out of us with the release of Ren before just letting us freely transfer our cash shop items anywhere on our account that we want. Which would be pretty shitty, but it wouldn't surprise me. The only problem with this theory for me is that why wouldn't have any of the other regions have done this, including KMS? They all released Ren and the Universal Cash Shop in the same patch, so this might not be the real reason why we don't have it yet. Another possibility is that maybe Team GMS is really just having trouble coding it into our version of the game. We've seen instances of this before, namely with the quick character swap feature, which got delayed for us by a couple months here in GMS. But even with that, Inkwell gave us a comm that it was going to take some extra time for them to implement it into GMS due to unique launcher specs and other stuff with our version of the game, which makes me wonder why he wouldn't do the same thing with Universal Cash Shop, particularly with it being a much more important feature. Basically where I'm going with this, and I've got to be honest with you chat, I'm beginning to think that we're not going to get Universal Cash Shop in GMS. And yeah, I know what some of you are probably thinking. Villy, how can you be dooming like this when Team GMS is on such a generational W streak? And you'd be right, they just got done giving us a fire-ass patch with minimal downtime, and that's probably why most people haven't been talking about Universal Cash Shop as much as they should be. And I get it. People are still having fun with Challenger World and busy leveling their Rens, and that along with the GMS exclusive features we got make it feel kind of bad to give Nexon any shit right now for things that we didn't get. But I do feel like Universal Cash Shop is a big enough thing that we shouldn't let it get swept under the rug and be forgotten. And I really don't think this is on Team GMS and Inkwell, but rather that it's a higher up executive level type of decision. I think that if Inkwell had his way, we'd already have Universal Cash Shop in the game. Either way, I feel like we as a player base should get some kind of explanation as to why we don't have it yet. But we'll just have to wait and see what they end up doing. I hope we get some kind of comms on this soon. Ideally in the next Inkwell note, or maybe even sooner if possible. Based on the timings of last year's Inkwell notes, we can probably expect one sometime in February. But anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I wanted to keep this one kind of to the point so it wouldn't drag on forever. Let me know in the comments whether you think we'll eventually get Universal Cash Shop or not, or if you have any other theories as to why we don't have it yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.